Hey, I'm Logan. Think about your favorite lazy Sunday. You're lying on the couch wrapped in a blanket like a human burrito, not moving a single muscle. It feels absolutely great, right? But have you ever wondered, what if you took that laziness to the extreme? What if you decided to stop moving your body entirely, not just for an hour or a day, but forever? Well, besides becoming the undisputed world champion of the floor is lava, your body would actually start to undergo some pretty wild and frankly terrifying changes. First, let's talk about your muscles. You see, our bodies are incredibly efficient, or stingy, if you prefer to be honest. Our biology operates on a strict use it or lose it policy. If you stop moving, your brain looks at your bicep and thinks, hey, why am I spending precious energy and nutrients on this? Within just a few days of total stillness, your muscles would start to shrink and waste away, a process doctors call atrophy. It's like an abandoned house. If nobody lives there to maintain it, the roof starts to leak, the garden turns into a jungle, and eventually the whole structure starts to crumble. But the decay doesn't stop at the surface. Your bones, the very pillars of your body, would follow suit. We often think of bones as hard, static rocks, but they are actually living tissues that need the stress of gravity and movement to stay strong. Without the impact of walking or standing, your bones would start losing calcium and minerals at an alarming rate. They'd become as brittle as dry twigs, turning your sturdy skeleton into something as fragile as a glass sculpture. Now let's go deeper. It's not just the parts you can see that suffer. Your heart is a muscle too, and it's the most hardworking one you've got. Without movement, your heart doesn't have to pump as hard to circulate blood against gravity. You might think, great, my heart is getting a vacation. But in reality, it just gets smaller, weaker, and less efficient. Furthermore, your blood circulation relies heavily on your leg muscles, often called our second heart, to help push blood back up to your chest. Without that boost, your blood would start to pool in your feet and legs due to gravity. This isn't just uncomfortable, it's dangerous. It massively increases the risk of blood clots, which are basically like a massive, sudden traffic jam in your veins that could travel to your lungs or brain and become fatal. And what about your brain? You might imagine that with your body in airplane mode, your brain would finally have the peace to think deep, Einstein-level thoughts. Unfortunately, the opposite is true. Movement is actually food for your gray matter. Research shows that physical activity stimulates the brain to create new connections between neurons. Without it, those roads in your head start to disappear. Your memory might get blurry, your focus would vanish, and your mood would likely tank into a deep depression. Even though some theories suggest a smaller, more organized brain might be energy efficient, that only works if the brain stays active and stimulated. In this case, your brain isn't getting smarter or efficient, it's simply losing the very stimulation it needs to function as a human organ. So while staying in bed all day sounds like the ultimate dream, our bodies were literally built by millions of years of evolution to move. From our complex nervous systems to our sturdy skeletons, we are designed to be explorers, not statues. Stopping might seem easy, but the cost is losing the very things that make us human. So maybe stand up, stretch, and go for a quick walk today. Your heart, your bones, and your brain will definitely thank you for it. If you want to watch more videos exploring the mysteries of the human body and the world around us, make sure to subscribe to my channel. See you in the next one. And as always, thank you.